Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Wylam here. Today is Wednesday, so happy 4th of July. This vlog is going to be a little bit late because I am currently driving to the warehouse to do a lot of video work. It's just that coming back from the New Albany Drone Festival, there was a lot of stuff to do, a lot of cleanup work, and now I'm actually spending the whole day just editing videos together. So one of the challenges that we always face when we're doing these events is creating content afterwards that is actually going to last and we can use for next year. So that's one of the things that I'm tackling currently. That's the reason why we had people out there specifically doing video and photos, so that we can have some of this stuff for later and we can actually create it. Obviously the news was out there, so they did some interviews, but that's really content you can't control. So we definitely want some content that we can create, that we can control, and we can have out there for our own distribution networks. So I'm in the office right now. I'm trying to put together the first video. I'm pretty sure I'm on the hook for at least like 5 to 6 videos, some for the city, some for Zach for the multi-GP regional qualifier, and some for myself. And what you find is that if you're not the person recording these videos, like I'm editing through a video right now, and Chuck was the one that actually did the recordings, which he did an excellent job at, but it's really hard to get into the head of somebody who isn't you that's recording all this footage, because he had a certain storyline or mentality in mind when he's shooting these, and I'm not really in sync with him when it comes to that. So when I use his footage, it's almost a talent, a skill, right? It's one of those things where the talent, the producer, and also the person recording and the editor, they always have to be in sync in order to make it work really well. And it's really difficult. So that's one of the talents that I currently don't have. So I'm kind of struggling through with trying to create the first video. Some of the other ones are a little bit easier, but it's definitely a challenge. But it's one of those things where you almost have to do it, right? Because you can't be everywhere. You can't record your own stuff sometimes. Sometimes you have to rely on somebody else to do the recording for you. So that's kind of what I'm working through right now. Another area that I'm kind of working through right now is the music side. What I'm doing is, I like to use a whole lot of different music. And one of the things that I really like to do is I like to download the music ahead of time and then sort them into categories. Like the folders I usually have is like a general folder, a comedy folder, travel music, B-roll music, action music, and kind of mellow, low-key music. Those are like the 4 or 6 categories that I usually have folders in for music, and I kind of pick out the stuff that I want. I try not to reuse the same music, but sometimes it's really hard because you just find one of the things that I'm starting to really learn is that I need a better system to organize my music. It's so important to all the vlogs. It's kind of the glue that holds everything together. But every single time I do these vlogs, I almost feel like I'm listening to the whole library over and over again until I find a track that I like. So I need to actually have a system in place where I'm a lot quicker at it and I can find what I'm looking for. There's definitely a lot of categories that I can create, but I don't really want to create too many categories, and I feel like sometimes some of the music can fit multiple categories. So to find a system that is flexible enough but it's easy to sort through, I haven't quite figured it out, but it's something that I've actually put a lot more time into, and I'm starting to sort through, and I'm starting to gather music specifically to think about incorporating it into a system, so that I can just get through it a lot quicker. Like, there are specific things that I'm always looking for, like transition music or travel music. Those things are always important to me. So when I find a bit that I like, I really need to make sure that I have it always, and it's also usable across different PCs. So this is something that I'm going to be really starting to think about. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to go through the process of what I'm going to be doing for the next few days. It's going to be a lot of work to kind of sort through all the clips, see what I want, what I don't want, and then get it all edited together and then present it to the City of New Albany to get it up on their website, also up on the YouTube channel. See wherever we can post it and make sure that everybody who attended gets a little attention, and then we can start planning for next year. So that's the plan, and yeah, I better get back to work.